Hello, everyone in America. Hello, everyone in Europe. Hello, everyone, my brothers and sisters in Africa. Of course, this is your 5-minute success blueprint. My name is Dr. Fumi, Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock. Of course, many of you have wondered why that princess. Well, I'm an authentic African princess, that's why. And if you want to hear or listen or read more about it, you can go to yourinneryou.com. Of course, you can go to my website, which is World of Fumi, Fumi Hancock.com. And then you get to hear, just read a little bit about what region of Africa that my family has been ruling since the 1200s. Okay, that's a little digression. So welcome aboard the ship called the 5-minute success blueprint. It is my goal this morning that I will provide you some wisdom nuggets that can thrust you from where you are right now into the destination that you desire. Now, of course, I'm going to be talking today about something that might be a little bit difficult for some of us to really wrap our minds around. But I promise you this, if you take the time to listen, if you take the time to really understand what I'm about to share with you, your life will change forever. Why? Because it did for me. All right, so let's get to the program. What do I want to talk about today? I want to share with you the number one lethal, and I mean lethal syndrome parading itself and maybe causing you to fail at all fronts. I want to say that again. I want to share with you the number one syndrome parading itself and maybe causing you to fail at all fronts. So what is that thing that is robbing you from living a purpose-driven life? I'm a firm believer that one event can change our lives forever. What I'm about to share with you this morning changed my life forever, even at its simplistic form. Those who have ears today, I urge you to hear this, because just like it did my life forever, just like it changed my life forever, this will change your life too. All right, so the syndrome of thinking the world owes us anything is quickly becoming the order of the day. 20-something years ago, I came across, what do you call it? It was just like a come to Jesus moment with an extremely wealthy man. His mission was to share some simple but important steps to becoming successful at all fronts with me. I remember leaving his presence feeling very defeated and disappointed, as I was expecting a thunderbolt, lightning kind of idea. I was expecting him to share a nugget that was just going to be like wham, bam, bow, something that was earth-shattering. I wanted to know how he acquired his wealth. Not only that, how had he been able to sustain his life in such a beautiful manner? His children were doing great. His marriage was spectacular. He was not perfect, but overall a very successful man. Well, get this. His advice that made me very disappointed, the advice that I left his presence thinking, wow, that's just too simple to believe, was this: never get desperate for anything in life. Well, 20-something years later from that time, I had this life-changing interview with this wise man. I was still brutally anchored to my series of failed ventures, a stack of disappointments, and broken relationships. I did not heed his advice one bit because it was just too simplistic for me. Okay, so 20-something years of doing the same thing and falling flat on my face, I finally got it. I finally understood what the wise rich man was saying. Get this: a stubborn and contrite spirited person will never receive any plans of greatness. So if you find yourself spinning in circles right now and you are drowning in perpetual failure, It is time to bring out your life barometer. You may have charted your lifeboat, of course. Today, I realize that there are gems in the very small packages that come our way. We have to be careful not to dismiss what does not look, sound, or smell like what we anticipated, or, as some refer to it, something that is not packaged in our own expectation. Success is not really a difficult concept if we try to adapt ourselves to its role. The problem occurs when we are so hung up on our own selves. We want things to go our way, when we want it, and how we want it. The syndrome of thinking the world owes us anything has become the order of the day. I said that before. Life is quickly eroding from the concept of working hard for something, appreciating the people you pass along the way, and celebrating your success with gratitude on a daily basis. Now, if we have half-baked people with half-baked ideas, or even stolen ideas roaming the streets, that is not good. It is my hope that you will not be a part of that insanity and that you will rise and live your life to the fullest, but more importantly, with authenticity. What is my great life lesson that I learned here? While I was struggling to make things happen, I forgot the cardinal rule. Enjoy yourself while climbing the ladder. You only live once, and when today becomes yesterday, you can never recapture it. What you do today matters. For good or for bad, the decisions you make today will ultimately steer you to either the narrow path to perpetual victory or the wide highway to disaster. It doesn't matter what you think, your vision or your passion is. If you do not get up and do something about it, it will remain dormant. I share this to let you know that after you have worked your way through this experience of discovering your vision and holding the torch high for the world to see, the action that must follow will eventually chart the course of your life. Until next time, when I bring you yet another exciting episode of the 5-Minute Success Blueprint. Of course, this is your host, Dr. Fumi Hancock, saying, be inspired, be motivated, be of sentimental value, and of course, be authentic in all that you do. Bye for now.